Welcome back to the Survive to Farm series. It's episode 17 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, off the back of the previous episode, which was a live stream, if you didn't catch it, it should be in the playlist, but it will probably be under live streams. I did a whole load of odd jobs here and there and interacted with the chat and all sorts of stuff. It was very cool. Time's getting on, it's 3:30. I want to try and get this seeding done that I was doing. So this crop I was doing for corn, and I planted that was ages and ages ago. That one there, saying sugar beet, that's corn. And then we found this silage harvester. So I thought, you know what, let's put some more corn in the ground. Now, I'm saying it's a stealth crop. It's not a stealth crop because the crop that's in the field there, the sorghum, I'm putting it around the back where we already cut some sorghum. I can't hide it because it's going to grow higher than the sorghum, but it'll be out the back, out the way. So what I went over, remember, I don't know if you remember, it's been ages and ages, but we commissioned a roller to be made by Derek. It was ready and I just never went and collected it. It was just some lumps of angle iron, some big old concrete rolls and some metal around it, and yeah, sort of off we go. So what I'm going to do, I got the corn in the ground, I got all the ploughing done that I needed to do, and I've got my manuring done, which I was doing at the end of my episode. So what I'm going to do now is roll this, and when I get my first growth stage I can then do some more manuring. I'll have my fertiliser states here for the corn. Across the river, just over there, I did a strip right around the back of the field, and then I've got my field here that I blended together that I harvested my rye out of. I'm going to put some again. I might do soybean actually. I haven't done soybean, so I might do some soybean in those. And like I say, most of this is all just for me. This is for me to survive. The more different crops and different things, other than just when I arrived, I had a crate of oats. That was it. So the fact I'm growing my own crops, I'm using my small machinery, I'm using all the various different things I've found around the map. I'm happy with that. So what we'll do, we'll lower that down. It should just be a case of. Turn it on, do I? Is it changing? Is it rolling? Yes, it is rolling. It's difficult to tell because you can still see the residue from the previous crop, which is great. I love that as a texture. So I'm going to roll all of this, and I'll get the next load done. So I just want to get all of that sorted, so it's all in the ground, it's all done. I'm going to. So I'll say I was going to try at some point, see if maybe when we're done we could hop aboard that train and head to I don't really want to go to a larger area. I don't want to go to I say more civilised. I don't know if it is it? It's funny how that happens. You kind of depends what you consider to be civilised. There'll be more rules and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure I want to go to an area with more rules. I like to be able to do stuff on my own terms when I do it, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. That's kind of how it works, isn't it, really? But so yeah, we get this done. I've got my mojo back a little bit. If you haven't already seen it as well, I did a throwback episode to FS17. I explained in the video why I go back to FS17. I'm thinking about doing a let's play on 17. I was going to do drum hard. I just want to see if I can, it's that thing of with all the stuff that we've got. And when people say, oh, the games are no better as you move forward, people don't necessarily like productions, don't like this, don't like that, whatever it might be. I just want to go back with all the things we have at our disposal on 22, with 25 coming out soon. Can you still do it? Can you still do all the stuff you want to do? I mean, you can, obviously, but without all the extras, all the things you kind of. As you go through a game, and I've said this many times, when FS25 comes out, there'll be no mods to start off with. And there'll be all the things that, whoever you are and whatever your favourite mods are, whatever the things are, there are always pieces of equipment that you will put in every Let's Play. Things that you've got used to, things that you like and you enjoy using. And then when you start on the new game, you'll be like, oh, hang on, I haven't got that, and I haven't got this, and I haven't got that. And all of a sudden you think, oh, and but that's good because it kind of resets you. It makes you rethink again how you do everything. Because we go down a route of, over the 3 years of FS22 being out, you fine-tune your experience, you fine-tune your farming, the way you like to do it, the way you want to do it. Sometimes you'll try different things and new things, but we do all fine-tune what we do. So it's nice to every now and again have that kick in the rear to reset you to then think, okay, let's look at this from a different angle. So I just thought I might go back and have a go. I don't know. If I end up doing it off camera, I might pop a couple of videos. If people don't like it, I might just do it from my own, you know. Not something I probably would have done before, but I was looking at making a different video, and then all of a sudden I was struck by this overwhelming urge to play on it, you know. And there are some cracking maps on there. When I was going through, Drumard Farm is one of the maps I always refer to as one of my favourite maps. But on there's Culborough Park Farm, there's Lawfolds. I know we've had newer versions of Lawfolds as well. The West Coast. I mean, some phenomenal maps. Sandy Bay, was it the original Sandy Bay that we got on console? So there are some awesome maps I could go on and play on, but I'm just drawn to Drumard. I don't know why. I'm thinking Culborough Park. I don't think I did a series on Culborough Park Farm, but I don't know. Again, it's just that kind of, I'm just curious. Everything's different. The contract system, the way animals work. I don't think, I'm trying to remember if we can. I don't think we can place animal pens. What you get is what's there, and you just kind of get on with it. I think, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to get this rolled. I'll probably see in a bit. I'm going to use the broadcast seeder to do the soybean on the other two fields. I say fields, I mean these are strips of fields. I'm not doing the entire field. At least the rolling will be done. And this should be alright. I don't know if we'll get wheat, and we might get weeds. No, we ploughed it. We shouldn't do. I was asked, are we getting weeds on FS25? I have no idea. I really don't know. We are getting... yeah, nothing's been said about seasons. I'm not sure. Anywho, let's crack on. Okay, rolling's done on that bit. I'm just going to move the muck spreader out of the way for the moment. I am thinking, because I've found that I mean I can do corn with this, that will only do corn now. I'm going to take that to Derek, and then, yeah, I mean whether I can do whatever he wants with it, can't he? It's up to him then. Trade it for whatever, favour, information, that we've been doing the whole way along. I might try and find, I suppose I should leave this in here. I might introduce some more silage at some point. Hey, I've got a few, I've got a little bit here and there. I've got some stuff. I'll be alright for the time being. I still have some more searching to do on the map, don't I? There's certain bits I just haven't looked at. I don't know if there's much more stuff to be found. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. I'll have to speak. I'll have to speak to my my advisor and find out, because I really can't remember. It's been an age. Right. Let's drop that off there. I have picked up the. Do that. Start that up. I've picked up the broadcast seeder, set that to soybean. I was thinking of doing flax, but we've done a lot of similar crops, haven't we? I don't know. We have this bag. I might go down to the store at some point as well and grab that other bag of seed that was in that garage. The bag's not going to last forever, but... So should I do... I'm going to do soybean here and flax out there, I think. I might do some flax. Let's just do a bit of each. Why not? We've got a whole load of stuff growing. What did I put in here? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, we've got wheat in there. Corn there. We've got sugar beet left to harvest there. Canola at the back. I put all this in the ground ages ago. Now this has been extended. Can't remember how far this spreads. Oh, okay. That's alright. this is probably how I ended up going over. Oh, I meant to take that stump out. I've got to figure out some way of stump grinding. A lot of people said I should go to the, when I did the live stream, that I should go to the building site, where they're digging that big hole and all that large excavating machinery is, and see if I can work with Derek to get something running over there that I could utilise an implement of some description for stump grinding. That is an option. Like I said, the problem with those with newer equipment is all the electronics. Derek did say way back that if you can find someone, he does a lot more mechanical building things, you know, and will repair stuff and fix stuff and make things out of nothing. But as far as electronics go, especially high-end stuff, you need an expert. Like I said right at the start, you get like these travelling, almost like travelling salesmen, and they will go around. Actually, I can probably put another load of manure straight on top of this now, can't I? Yeah, they go around offering their services to encampments, enclosures, small areas of population, you know. So if we get one of those come through and we can get some electronics, or I guess, oh no, I was going to say rob electronics off something else, but what I don't know what would. Did I miss a bit here? Or is that just the sun in the... I think it's just the sun through the trees. Well, that's that bit done. Let's switch that over then to... That's rye, that's flax. So I can roll this and then maybe fertilise it. Go and get some more manure. My tomatoes ground to a halt. Are we still growing? Oh we are, there's still stuff in there. Water, seed, manure, yeah, it's still running. Firewood, oh I did put in a couple of bits of tree in there, didn't I? Should we turn that on? There we go. How much have we got in there? Oh, 337 litres, not really worth it. I did say when I did the live stream I was going to go and do some more lumber, but I think I was streaming for nearly 3 hours. It's the blessing and curse of streaming. I love doing it and it's brilliant. I love interacting with everybody, but you don't get anywhere near as much done as you'd like to. Because I like to keep an eye on the stream. I know some people will live stream and they don't necessarily pay much attention. A lot of YouTubers I have seen lately as well will only respond to comments from people who have super chatted. So if you super chat, your comment gets highlighted and you then get a response from the YouTuber. So they'll be doing whatever, and if they get a notification that someone has donated, they'll respond. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't. This broadcast seeder is incredible. We're not using anywhere near as much seed as I thought we would. This is well worth it. What is it, a TR800 or something like that? Way less seed than I thought we were going to. Yeah, I don't know, I don't like that. I prefer that constant interaction, but then that constant interaction means I'm looking at the chat a lot and I get distracted from what I'm doing. So yeah, I kind of guess I understand why people do it, but it just seems a little bit mercenary to me. I don't. Right, we are going to get a bit of overlap, but. Let's go. Now we have only got small equipment machinery. I know when I did the stream as well, someone asked why have I not harvested or done the entire field. But it would take hours and hours and hours, and because the premise behind this being I'm only supposed to be doing this is a small holding. I've been up until this point I've been a nomadic lifestyle, just pillaging what I can find, you know, just grabbing resources, grabbing what I can, a hand-to-mouth existence. And the reason I stopped here was I didn't want to keep doing that. I didn't want to keep wandering. I wanted something for myself, and if I can fit into an established community, great. If it's just me on my own, that's also fine. But all I need to do is support myself through the various different seasons. If I've got enough food to support myself, that's great. If I've got any extra that I can lend to, give to, barter with other people, then that's absolutely brilliant as well. These weeds are nuts. That's the point. So I will just repeat the process that I did before. I'll get some more manure down. I shouldn't have put the muck spreader away. I forgot this would change the ground. Pop this away. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, I think what I'll do is like I said, I'll take the look at these three. The three stooges, look at them. They're quackers. You have to get one in every episode, don't you? It's a rule. It's a rule, isn't it? Come on. It wasn't that bad. It was a good one. It's 7:41. It's March 2. Coffee has been had. I've been out already, but I've just thought I'd come back in, have a quick drink. Everything else got done. Sorry, I was looking across. I thought I've already talked about the animals and stuff, haven't I? Everything now that I had sown, seeded, has now had a second going over with fertiliser and has been rolled, apart from the bit that goes up around that field. Because I seeded it, then fertilised it, I've got to wait till it gets into its first growth stage before I can stick another fertilising state on that. So we're okay there. But I've got today's tomatoes, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous because we have been summoned by Ms Abigail, and that's never good. So I'm a little bit concerned, I'm not going to lie. We're going to head down, see what's what. I'm going to take the tomatoes to her rather than to Tanya. Tanya had some the other day. Please hook up. I'm taking this down to Derek, and yeah, we'll find out what's going on. I honestly don't want. Oh no, that's a lot heavier than I thought. I'm going to have to take it a little bit easier. Can't hit too many bumps. It's a little bit frustrating. I think I might have to take this to a workshop. So the only other problem I've got as well, that didn't dawn on me, is any repair changes to stuff. If it's something I don't own, if it's just unknown, if it's something I found out in a field, unknown or just question marks, if I put a toolbox here on my ground, it will only let me repair my vehicles. Even if I'm in them, it will only let me repair my vehicles. So this, I was thinking about taking the 3-point off, and still if we just had a regular old trailer hitch. It does have a trailer hitch a little bit higher up, but it doesn't seem to unhook up to anything. It's got one there and one there, but for some reason I can't get it to hook up to stuff because I want to use this more. But it's alright, I don't want to keep Ms Abigail waiting. Let's go find out what's happening. Rolled, done, sorted. Actually, how's this looking? Still growing. Cool. Get the lights on. Is that folded up properly? Nope. Righty-ho. It was out to the back. It wasn't you had to lift it. When you lifted the harvester, it moved back into position. I don't know why. I'll stick this round the back for Derek. God, So when you get it next to all the smaller stuff, you realise just... I suppose when it was in amongst all the trees and all the equipment I've gathered, it didn't look too big, but I suppose it's a fair old size. Like I say, if he makes it into something else or just trades it on, it's up to him, isn't it? Stands in very good stead. Let's get these sorted. That's that done. And now we find out what I've done wrong. It's a bit worrying, I'm not going to lie. Oh. Gotta find her first. They must have contacts all over the place because there's a lot of stuff here and I'm not supplying them with it. Okay then. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So, the farm up where we found the horses, which then bolted. That's what happens when you leave a barn door open. There's a cow farm. Well, it is at the cow farm is where the horses were. Ms Abigail has decided she's got some cows in, or some cattle, well yeah, cows and cattle in from elsewhere. No idea where, but she has. At the farm. Well, apparently, I'm not quite sure what I might have tried very hard to make sure I'm not in her debt for anything. We bought stuff over, we traded, we've done all sorts of stuff. But apparently I'm now responsible for, is my bonnet open? It is. For providing them with feed and bedding. But it's a deal. Apparently we're partnering in the project. I don't think I've got much choice in the matter. So I'm providing them with feed and bedding. She's provided the animals, and I can have some of the milk that's produced, if and when milk is produced, I guess. And I suppose they'll make manure and stuff as well, won't they? So I guess we'll have access to that maybe. My problem is I have got some straw, I've got a little bit of hay, but I need to feed my sheep and goats. We've got a bit of silage, so we could make some total mix ration. I've got nothing to make total mix ration in. I don't own anything. I'm quite literally scratching my head. I get the feeling this plan has not been thought through thoroughly, but now I'm in it. I don't have a choice. So maybe I need to talk to Derek. Just thinking he might know of, or be able to fabricate something. I don't know. Yes. Planning has gone out the window. Right. Derek. He's not here. Might be at his house. Could be at the workshop. Why is that bonnet open? Is it? Oh, there we go. To say I'm nervous is an understatement. It was that kind of, you know, smiling assassin. That kind of smiles and happiness and kind of, you know, you're lucky. You're part of this plan. I'm including you in this. You know, we're sharing the deal. You can have some milk, but all you have to do. The problem is that's what happens when you're resourceful. When you've shown people around you that you can find things, provide, work things out. That's all well and good. Right up until then, they think you're Johnny on the spot, you're the man, you're the person that's been able to sort everything else. That's not really helpful. I can't pick this up, I just realise I've got the pickup, but I can't put it in here with anything, come on. It's not liftable. It's not liftable, is it? That's most certainly not liftable. No, 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 don't shut yourself in. No. Things are not working how they were supposed to, right. Well, Derek's not here either, so off to Derek's. I didn't want to come all the way back. I'm going to have to come all the way back with the Roadrunner, I guess. Wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't know, there's not a forklift here. Oh, there's the forklift over at Ms Abigail's. That's only a very small one though, isn't it? But that might work. Would that be enough to lift that bag up? It means I've got to go there and drive it all the way around to here. It's not something we've really located, have we? We found the Roadrunner. There's been no skid steer loaders, no forklift trucks, nothing like that anywhere. Again, not that I've come across, but okay. To Derek's. Sorry, I was on my way to Derek's. I just had a thought as I turned the corner here and saw the bus. Just I thought, if I could get that to Derek or to Ms Abigail, you know, just a sort of, you know, please don't kill me kind of thing. Can't start it, but I wonder if we could tow it, because it's got straps, as you can see, and our Unimog has got a winch on the front. If we put a log in here, and then we from the back took the winch through onto the log, I wonder if that would work. Or would the winch just swing round and drag it sideways? I guess if we close the door, I don't know. That might work, mightn't it? We could drag it back. I'd have to reverse all the way. So I'm just thinking, it's just crossed my mind as I came past it. I thought, you know what? That might just work. Oh, that's something we've got to do. We need to get Derek's... We didn't get Derek's car back, did we? Or did we? Did we tow it out? I can't remember now. We'll see if it's on his drive. That's what I mean. It's been such a long time, I can't remember what we did and what we didn't do. Yes, it is back on his drive. We did. Cool. Right. I need help, Derek. Derek has come through for me once again. A guardian angel of sorts. Could well have just saved my bacon. He is going to keep an eye out for, keep his ear to the ground, a mixer, which I'm not holding my breath on, but if we find one, great. If we don't, we don't. But what we do have, and I've completely forgotten all about it until just now, and we were just there as well, which is annoying, at the garage, in those shipping containers, there are bales. And I'm sure in those bales, and Derek is sure, there are some Total Mix ration bales. And there might have even been some straw bales. I might have to do a couple of runs backwards and forwards. I suppose if I've got a trailer I could put more in. I could do a couple of runs. That's only going to tide us over temporarily, I suppose, but at the end of the day, until I can sort out something else, another solution to the problem, that might be the way to go. Or was it just sugar beet bales? I'm sure there were Total Mix ration bales. Guess we're about to find out. There were bales in both, weren't there? Hay, straw. That looks like... Is that Total Mix ration or sugar beet? That's sugar beet. Well, there is straw... Actually, you know what? We'll grab the straw bale out because whoa, no. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's move that first. Get that out of the way. It's lucky I'm strong, innit? Get a straw bale out. Put that down there. Get the other one out. Oh, there's that as well there. Forgot about that. Little sprayer. Oh, there's more in here than that. I think 2 will do to start off with. How much is that? 7,000. That's 14,000 litres for bedding. Would that be enough? We know there's another one here. We can always come back, can't we, if we need to? Right. Let's put that back in there. Oh, there's nothing as well, because I said about hay bales. We can always take some of these up for the sheep, couldn't we? Derek did just say whatever's in here help itself. That was the point. So, yes. Yes. Right. Tomic's ration bale. What's that? 5,500 litres. Sugar beet. Nope, don't need that. Another hay bale. And a brilliant Tomic's ration bale. But like I say, that's going to give us, what, 11,000 litres of total. Oh, is there another one behind it? Oh, that was like the bags. That's all right. So, I mean, that's not going to keep cows going for long, but it will keep them going. Right. Oh, you beauty. You absolute beauty. I'd forgotten all about these. Completely forgotten all about them. Let's put, yeah, let's put that one back in. I'm not sure when I'm going to use sugar beet cut. We'll put that in the back. And put that there. Close them up. Right, so I guess Tomic's ration first. I mean, like I said, the whole concept of me being a partner in this, I think, is a load of old bull. But we might be, I don't know. I just get the feeling I'm being used. Being used for my skill at the end of the day. Why wouldn't you be? If you've got skills, people are going to want to utilise them, and they will get you to utilise them in whichever way they can. Whether that is through payments, friendship, coercion, terror. Right, let's wrap that down and come back to the others. What I'll do is, I should have left them in there actually, shouldn't I? I don't want them disappearing. Someone else, an opportunist coming past. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to put them in here. At least if someone drives past, they're not going to see them. But if they do a more thorough search, they'll find them. But at least they're out of the way. Let's get those up. Go and check on these animals then. A bit of milk would be nice, wouldn't it? We've got chickens and ducks and they're producing eggs, so we've got a little bit more for breakfast. We've got more than just oats. We've got rye, we've got some sorghum, we've got a few different products. If we get some corn going as well, we should be able to have a much more varied diet. Am I going to run productions and stuff? No, I'm not. I mean, I suppose we've got the greenhouse running, haven't we? The open garden. But I don't know really what else we could produce. Not anything on a kind of a very small scale. Just enough to keep me ticking over. I don't want to start up a bakery or anything like that. I'm not going to... That's not the plan. Right, let's head up and see what's going on. And even if I can... I'm assuming I should be able to feed them. I don't know. Should we cut across? Let's cut across. It's easy going back through the town. Don't worry about the crops. Like I say, they don't really belong to anyone. They'll regrow if they need to. Let's cut down under here. I'm trying to think where else we haven't searched really. I won't be doing the search in this episode, but where haven't we searched? To be fair, we didn't go much further along the railway line. If we come back to our map, where are we? We're here. We haven't really searched along this whole section. We haven't done any of that, have we? Considering that's up round behind where we are. Haven't searched there, which I suppose I could do, couldn't I? And where else haven't we searched? We kind of went up to there because there was the silo. We haven't really. We drove past there. We found the harvester in that field. We haven't done any of this area, have we? All right. We came out here, found some bits there, but we haven't been all the way out here either. So I suppose, yeah, we've got a couple more areas to search. There might be a few bits and bobs, I don't know, but that'll be another episode. That won't be now. I'm not going to lie. I suppose it could be out there, couldn't it? Resources that are scattered. Mind you, I suppose that I'm assuming, of course, the list of resources that that potentially are on the map they might not have all been put out. So in my mind I'm thinking, oh, there could still be stuff, but there might not. We might have got everything. There might be some odds and ends here and there. Oh, there we go, look. Oh, bit of bouncing. What are we looking at? Oh, of course, yeah, the baby animals. So we've got calves and stuff. Where are calves? I don't know where the feed. Where's the feed area? Be around there. That's definitely a calf. How much is in it? I don't even know how much is in it. Oh, I suppose, yeah, because I don't own it, so I won't be able to see. Oh, there's animals inside as well, look. There's obviously a fair bit here. I don't think that door's supposed to be open, is it? Does that close? Can I close that? Oh, I can, there we go. Where would we take the bedding, the feed in? Front or back row? Don't know. We'll find out if it suddenly starts to disappear. Or maybe not. So what's in here then? Okay. So that looks like... Is that a heifer? Heifer and a calf. And they are... Herefords. What's out in the field there? Oh, there's more out here as well. Blimey. How many she got? Looks like some more calves. Is that a bull or is that another heifer? I can't tell. Do I want to get in a field with a bull that might be protecting its heifers? I don't know. Is that such a good idea? Normally there's a sign saying beware bull in field. Oh, there it is. That's a bull. That's not a bull, that's a heifer. Are they heifer? Oh yeah, they're all Herefords. Yeah, that's big. Look at that thing. Whoa, mama! No, run away! Live to fight another day. Where do I put this feed in then? I honestly don't know. Is it in here? It might be it needs to come off the trailer maybe. Oh yeah, it was. That's up. Why did that frighten me? It was like, oh, shock. Okay, right, we've got some feed in. Brilliant. Well, I'm going to go back and get that other bale then, and then we'll get the... oh, are they running into feed? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Look at that. That's craziness. Are they coming into feed or are they just playing? What is... I've never seen that before. That's mad and brilliant and just wow! How cool was that? Oh look, and that's the ball. Look at it go! They are hungry. Is she stopping there or is she coming in? Bit safer way to look at. Yeah, look at that. They're all coming to feed. I've been playing this a long time. Does that normally happen? I know sometimes you put a feed in and they come to the rail, but I don't think I've ever seen them run from another pasture. How brilliant was that? These guys are obviously just happy out here with grass. Oh, hang on. Whoa, we got another one on the move. Why is this making me smile so much? That's amazing. It's like when you see like on real farm channels, like on Tom Pemberton's, when they let the cows out after the winter. In the spring out into the fields and you see them leaping and they're just loving life. Right, I'm going to go back and get the rest of the feed. Actually, I'll get the bedding now. Get a bit of bedding in for them as well. That's so cool that they've come in to feed. Oh, no, don't want to get in there. Not with the bull. Oh, has the bull wandered off now? Yeah. That's amazing. Made me smile. Brilliant. Oh no, wrong way. Don't want to be going that way. Actually, there might. We said this before, didn't we? When we first came here, wasn't there stuff in this silo? Or can I only see if there's stuff in the silo? Yeah, if I own it, I can't see what's in it with my field info. Because that's a fermenting. Is it actually fermenting at the moment? Yeah, it is. So I'm assuming Ms Abigail's got a whole enterprise going on here. Mind you, that might be quite handy if I can get my hands on some silage and stuff. Maybe we can make total mix ration here. There's not a mixer here, is there? No. I suppose we could get one built in. I don't know. Right. Let's head back across the fields, and get these animals fed. Oh, I don't feel so bad now. Isn't it funny that whole kind of, you know, you get told you've got to do something, and then I suddenly thought, oops, I might have made a mistake here because I can't remember if I have got the facilities to do that. And then to see the cows running around like that, it's not the same thing. No, it doesn't matter. Don't care. It doesn't matter that my life has been threatened. It's all worthwhile to feed the animals and make them happy. We'll get happy milk from them. Let's go. I've got a sense of urgency about me now. I'm excited. I'm going to have to make some more though, which means I'm going to have to do some more field work, I guess, to make sure we've got plenty. But again, it's mixing it. How do I mix it? Ooh. Oh no, I was going to say, normally you could just go and buy. I was going to say, we could get one of those Gavile mixer bale things, you know, to make silage bales. But of course we can't. It's not like pre-apocalypse. We can just pop down to the machinery store and buy a baler. That's not going to work, is it? More thought required on the problem, and we shall solve it, hopefully. Come on, sit on there properly. There we go. It's a bit overweight. Right, don't worry about that. See you back at the cows in a minute. Whoa, yep, we have got a bit of a... Whoa, don't want to turn too sharply. Okay, what I've done, I've just I've been granted access to have a look. Let's just say that. Let's get these in. I'm assuming this will all go in the same place. The bedding might go somewhere different. Actually, yeah, I'm just trying to think. Where would the bedding go? That might go in this bit here potentially. We can always try, can't we? Like to be here. Don't know. Someone down put on the floor? Got to be careful where the bull is. That's the feed rail. Is it over here? Let's just drop it over there. Oh, yeah, there you go. Just over there. Right, I can close this up. Gently. Yeah, so we should be able to see just how much we've put in, and with access now as well, granted by Ms Abigail, we might be able to look in that silo. I think it's just a fermenting silo. I don't think it changes everything around. So we come down this side. Cool. I don't think we've even scratched the surface with the straw. Oh dear. Right, how are we looking? Right, okay. Animals 11 in here total, okay. Food 16,539, straw 14,036, slurries being produced, milk. But where do we stand with regard to? Hang on a second. This is the milk parlour. So we should get milk at some point. Let's have a look at this. I checked one of the other ones, didn't I? I can't remember where I was. Is this one doing anything? Whoa, this is running. Chaff, hay and grass in there. Hang on, we can't... Can we take hay out? If we can take hay out of this... Well, there's two others, aren't there? There's one over there at the other farm, at Harry's hobby farm, the Apocalypse farm, and there was one over at, where was it? Over where that big pit is, the building. There's one in the middle of that, over there somewhere. So potentially, if we can take stuff out of this, There's no straw in there. There is hay. And if I can get more, and if this is producing silage, if the others have got silage, is this running? Can I access this? Where do you access it? Maybe you don't. This is on. How do you turn it off? I suppose we don't want to turn it off, do we? Not while it's producing. I just don't know. Having a feed mixer over here would make more sense than having it at my farm. If I was going to have cows at my farm, and I did think about doing a little pasture, but then if they're here, and the deal is if I feed them, I've got access to milk and potentially manure and potentially slurry, then why would I need to build my own one? But I don't know. I need to know how I can access that. Okay, that's going to be a Ms Abigail question, I suppose, next time. At the end of the day, if it's running, I'll leave it. It's nothing to do with me, I suppose, technically. But if I can get access to that, I don't know what it's running, so I don't know whether it's running... What do these take? Grass... Oh, what am I saying what these take? Grass, hay and chaff. I'm just looking at those numbers. What numbers are moving? The chaff number's coming down. The grass number is coming down. The silage number's going up. The hay number's not moving, so it's not running hay silage. Oh, I'm an idiot. Above the active productions, grass and chaff silage. Okay. Right. So now I need to see if I can go and get to the other ones as well. So that's hay and silage. So I'm just going to need straw if I'm going to make a more total mix ration for these animals here. But I'm going to need a mixer. Whether we get Derek to work on a static one that we can build here, or I don't know. It's a tub with a mixer. We'll have a think. Actually, let's go and have a look at the. Well, they're done. Oops, close the back up. They haven't got very much in there though, but like I say, if we can make some more, that'll be awesome. So I know I've got either, well, not necessarily more grass work to do. If I check this one, can I get to this one? I'm assuming all this land then, I suppose technically it comes under Ms Abigail's purview, does it? Oh, there was another, where was the other gateway? It says he moved all the, the upright things that I can't say out loud in case I get demonetised. Ugh. That and the K company, I don't know what the world's come to. Let's have a look. Doesn't hit that tree then. Oh, mind the pile of stuff. Well, there's a lot of manure here. God, the pigs have got big over here, and all they look. They're doing alright. How are they doing for feed? Oh, I've got plenty of food. I was just thinking, do I need to start feeding pigs as well? I can't keep that up. Blimey, haven't they? Nice. At least I know I've got some bacon and pork chops and things if I need them. So what's this one then? Is this running? Right, so that's just got grass in it, so that hasn't got hay or chaff. There's no active production, so that one's not running, but there is silage in it and grass. The grass doesn't help. I suppose I could feed, rather than use the hay, if I had access to this. Well, I've got my mower. I can cut grass whenever I want to feed my sheep and goats. I don't have to worry. I'm just thinking, oh, that's an awesome supply of grass, but I don't need to worry about that. It's absolutely fine. Okay, well, there we go. At least we know. So moving forward, we have got some work to do. We have got those fields done. Oh, I'm not going that way, or that way. Yeah, we've got those fields done and prepped. That's good. We have dropped off the thing for Derek. Derek did then help us out with the bale situation. We are now, I wouldn't say a part owner. I think owner's a strong word. We are an unwilling partner in a small cow concern. yeah, that's it. I mean, that's assuming, of course, she will let me have milk. Potentially at some point, potentially an animal or two, I don't know. I've got to be careful I don't push it. I don't want to produce Tomic's ration and help her out and then find I just get, you know, stitched up is the word, I think. But that, for this episode, will do. I was wondering about whether or not we should start trying to... I know I said that before, didn't I, about barricades and stuff, about clearing vehicles away from the roads and stuff, but that will then indicate to the world that everything's being cleaned up. Yeah, probably dangerous, probably best to leave it as it is. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. I've just realised my mic has been up out of my way for the whole last bit of that recording, so the sound might not be great. Apologies. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.